Hey everyone, so today I thought I'd do the Spooktacular tag. Elle Fowler, All That Glitters 21 did this a couple of days ago, and because Halloween is one of my favourite holidays, it probably is my favourite time of the year, I thought I'd give it a go. Some of the questions don't apply to me because I'm in Britain, and some of the things it's not the same for us. Unfortunately, Halloween isn't as hyped up over here. I would love nothing more than to go to New York and New Jersey for Halloween one year. I really, hopefully I will get to do that. But there are 15 questions. Please feel free to leave video responses and comments with your answers. Number 1, do you still trick or treat? No. I am 20 years old. I think if I started to trick or treat now, it would be inappropriate. To be honest, I've only trick or treated about 3 times in my life. It's not something I enjoy. I find that the neighbourhoods in which I lived, at least, were not really that big on Halloween, so it wasn't really that effective, you know. You could knock on 20 doors and all you'd come away with is an apple, which is great, but it's not one of those places where the neighbourhood gets excited about it and everyone gets loads of sweets in and whatever. So yeah, I haven't done it in years and I definitely don't do it now. Number 2, do you like going to haunted attractions? Of course I do. I'm a spiritualist. My whole life basically revolves around the dead, and I mean that in the least sinister sense. So whenever I travel, I purposely seek out haunted locations. I try and stay in hotels that have a bit of a history to it. So for me, haunted attractions are ideal. I love ghost trains in fun fairs and things like that, even though they're so cheesy. But I just absolutely love them. Number 3, favourite Halloween candy. To be honest, we don't really have, that I can think of, specific Halloween sweets. We don't even get candy corn over here, which I think is atrocious. I've never had candy corn in my life. I'm so deprived. We don't really get anything like that, although I did see Frankenstein fancies in Tesco the other day, which, Mr. Kipling French fancies, but they were green. They looked awesome, but Mary Shelley will be turning in her grave, I'm sure. Yeah, so we don't really have that kind of hype over specific seasonal Halloween chocolate. Number 4, favourite Halloween movie. My favourite Halloween film is Hocus Pocus. I've watched it every year on Halloween for the longest time. I didn't watch it last year, and I probably won't have time to watch it this year, which is a big shame. I will try though, I will make the effort, and if not, I will at least watch a couple of clips on YouTube of Hocus Pocus just to get me excited. But Hocus Pocus is the ultimate Halloween film for me. Number 5, favourite scary film. To be honest, I don't really have one. I really enjoyed Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. I haven't seen the Johnny Depp one yet, to my shame. I was going to say I'm not the biggest fan of scary movies. I love them, but I haven't seen that many. To be honest, I prefer a scary movie. I know the scary movie series isn't scary. It's funny, but it's it's good. So yeah, I don't really have a favourite scary film. I guess Gothic is kind of scary, but that's more Byron and gorgeous and fantastic, and the directing is amazing, and Claire Claremont is naked. If you've never seen Gothic, watch it. There's a scene, without giving anything away, where Claremont is naked, covered in mud, with a rat in her mouth. It's awesome. Yeah, so I can't really answer that, but I'm going to go with Gothic just because I love it. Number 6, favourite costume you ever wore as a child? Forever, I was a witch. I've basically always been a witch for Halloween. I cannot recall a time when I wasn't. Oh, I was a cat. I was a cat for a brownies Halloween party when I was about 8 years old. So yeah, I don't really have one. I've always been a witch, and I've always had different variations of a witch. Right now I have a really long kind of velvet black cloak with a hood, which I absolutely love. That's gorgeous. But I've always just been a basic traditional witch, which is a bit boring as an answer, but never mind. 7, first costume you can remember wearing. Witch. Honestly, I've always been a witch. This was back in the day where you used to use a bin bag as a cloak, 90s. Now if you wore a bin bag as a cloak, you'd be looked at like an idiot, because Poundland exists now and there is no excuse. Yeah, so first costume I can remember wearing, I was dressed up as a witch. Number 8, favourite fall food and beverage. Oh, anything with cinnamon. To be honest, I don't really eat a lot of cinnamon food, mainly because everything that has cinnamon in it is exceptionally unhealthy because it's always covered in chocolate or icing, which is gorgeous. Excuse me, sorry. I'm dying of tickly throat. Yeah, so basically anything with cinnamon really reminds me of this time of year, and cranberries as well. I don't have a specific... My throat is about to kill me. Yeah, anything cranberry or anything cinnamon. Let's move on before I continue choking. Number 9, do you have a festive background on your phone? My phone is over there, but right now it's a picture of Helena Bonham Carter. Before that it was Maud Gonne, so no, I don't. Number 10, what are you going to dress up as this year? Nada. On Halloween I'm going to a board meeting, which is going to be awesome. And then I don't actually think I'm doing anything for Halloween because I have a lot of writing to get done. But I might go out as Bellatrix Lestrange. right now, I don't know if you can see this, right now I have on my kind of black netted skirt, and this is just basically me. In fact, hang on, I'll stand up, this laptop's going to fall, there we go. This is me today, which is basically the Bellatrix outfit, except the Bellatrix outfit, it's a black corset instead with a Victorian blazer, which kind of comes down at the back, so it's a lot different. But to be honest, I won't look much different to this on Halloween if I do go with the Bellatrix outfit, because to me, I don't need an excuse to dress up, and I never really wear an outfit that I wouldn't wear normally because I have quite an eccentric style. Really did want to go as a Victorian pirate. I was originally going to be going somewhere, but I'm not now. I really wanted to dress up as a Victorian pirate, but then I realised that I'd do that anyway. I have no qualms with going out in the street dressed as a Victorian pirate because I don't care about what people think, even though I do really, but you know. So yeah, nothing but Bellatrix, I guess. Number 11. Okay, what would pinecone be? This is a question for, yeah. You have to put in your own pet's name. I don't have a pet. What would my pet be? I haven't got a pet now, but I used to have cats, Tish and Tilda. They would be bats. I have this obsession with dressing animals up as bats and letting them run riot and going crazy. I just think that's such a fantastic thing. I know somebody who has a German Shepherd. Well, I say German Shepherd puppy, she's huge, apparently. But I'd love to put her in bat wings and just let her go apeshit, you know, it'd be awesome. So any animal, dress them as bats, and if you have a pet bat, dress them as a cat. I don't know. Number 12, what candy do you have left in your stash after you eat everything else? Well, I don't, but if I were to, it would be jelly sweets. I only like jelly sweets if they have the foam on the bottom of them. If they don't, they're just disgusting. Number 13, do you decorate your house? Because I haven't got my own house, I live in, well, I don't live in student accommodation, I live in rented accommodation for students. Really complicated, but yeah. I don't really bother, but I know for a fact that when I get my own house, and when I have enough money to buy my own house, we're talking decades in the future, I want a Victorian house with Gothic architecture. That's what I want, and it's what I've always wanted. So that would look awesome, decorated for Halloween, so of course I will, as soon as I get my own house. Even when I leave this place and have a proper house of my own that I can decorate properly, I will be going crazy for Halloween. But when I buy my own house in the future, Halloween will be the best time ever. Number 14, pumpkin patches, corn mazes, or hayrides. None. As far as I'm aware, none of these exist in the UK. If they do, they don't exist anywhere near me, and if they do exist, they're most likely artificial. But I'd love to go to all of them. Number 15, going to a corn maze, what do you wear? I would wear this. This is what I'd wear. Mainly because I can and I want to. Yeah, that is the end of the tag. Quite interesting questions. As I said, some of them don't apply to Britain because it's not quite the same. But please feel free to leave comments and let me know your thoughts and your take on this tag. Halloween is brilliant. It's only, the date of recording this video is the 25th of October, which means it's Thursday, I think. Halloween's on the Wednesday. Anyway, just go with what I'm saying. It makes sense in my head. But I can't wait. Halloween is just around the corner. I'm going to wake up on that morning, and it's like waking up on Christmas morning. When I have kids, Halloween will be a gift-giving holiday. My kids will get piles of Halloween gifts on Halloween. You know, my kids wouldn't ever stand a chance in society, will they, poor things? And that's many, many years in the future anyway. But let me know your thoughts on this, and I will see you all next time. Bye!